Guys, welcome. Today we're going to be playing some FC25. I'm going to be doing my best to help you improve at the game. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask. I'm going to go into the game. I'm going to give you my thought process while playing. Obviously, the divisions have reset now, so it's not quite the elite division, but it's basically the same people that I'm going to be playing against now. So hopefully you do enjoy. Do leave a like for me. I'd appreciate that. Like I say, any questions, hit me with them. Anything on the game at all, do let me know. Subscribe for more, and let's get into it. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 8% off. Alright, so we are loading into our game. I'm playing the 4-2-2, which I do have a tactics video on the channel if you want to check that out. And let me know where you're at the minute, you know, with FC and stuff, because for me, I really am just sort of sat here now, waiting for team of the season. I feel like it has got to that point. It's just a little bit dry. This new promo at the minute just doesn't do it for me, like personally. So we're just sort of trying to get through it. But anyway, let's get into it. So I quite often get asked about the way I play and things like that because it's not, you know, your typical, I guess, higher level player style at the minute, at least at the time of recording this. Like, I don't really abuse the Trivellas, the finesses, the stuff like that, and I probably should. I just enjoy, like, or at least try to enjoy playing somewhat normal football. I just have there's more satisfaction for me, you know, actually just breaking down my opponent. But anyway, that's the reason you're not going to see much of that. Maybe we'll give a little one a go. No, that's why I don't do it. But essentially, the way I'm playing is it's a possession-based game, despite I am being quite direct. So you see I get into these areas, we use like a lot of the driven passes, get into this sort of position, and then we just go for a little bit of magic. That is sort of the style in a nutshell. You don't need to do anything crazy. You don't need to know any, you know, crazy skill moves, or there's nothing really like that. It really is like sort of pass and move, and it is quite a simple style, which is why at the minute, you know, if I do match somebody in Foot Champs who is a really high tier player, like, you know, doing the finesse shots and Trivellas and things like that, I could definitely be in for a long day. But for the most part, you know, we're getting very good results just off the back of this normal style. So we win the ball back. Our opponent's obviously going to press. Most people are playing this like high depth and things like that. So, you know, despite that, you do actually have quite a bit of time on the ball, as I itch my head there. And the idea is you win the ball back. The priority always is just to not turn it into a game of ping pong, you know, lose the ball straight away. So the opponent, they end up pulling players out, whether that be through frustration or just actively trying to press. We use a player lock here, recycle the ball back into the middle. Again, that is a shocking, lazy first game on of the day pass. But a bit of R1 dribbling. I don't know how Maradona kept the ball, to be honest. That is pretty good from him. Trying to get my players moving. I'm pressing L1, R1, you know, trying to trigger the run. Sprint boost now with Puskas, delay the shot. We wait for the keeper movement, and just like that, we find ourselves 2-0 up. So again, you know, nothing crazy. The main thing there that opened up the space and actually gave us the goal was just taking our time on the edge of the box there. Obviously, we had that little bit of magic thrown in by delaying the shot, because if we shoot earlier, there's always a chance the keeper's going to save it. But once we delay and wait for the keeper to move, it's always going to be a goal. But the sprint boost is what really opened him up there after the patience. So here, sending Maradona on a run. We will play the through ball over the top. Bit of R1 dribbling, look for the cutback, and we get a little bit of luck. I would leave if I was this guy as well after that one, and we'll get into another game. Guys, a quick one. As you know, I am partnered with Turtle Beach. If you guys are looking for the best possible headsets, I recommend looking no further than the Stealth 700 Gen 3. This thing is absolutely fantastic. I've used them myself. I use a Turtle Beach headset myself, as you see in my videos. This is the wireless version for PlayStation. You can get ones for all platforms. I really do recommend this headset. If you're a gamer like myself and you just want the best possible sound quality, then like I say, look no further. The headset itself looks really clean. It's super comfy. You're never going to have any issues, you know, with playing games all day, wearing this headset all day. It fits really well. It's super comfortable. Long sessions, short sessions, this headset has got you covered. This is a wireless headset, so you're going to have these USB transmitters, which you're going to be able to use to make sure that, you know, no matter where you are in your room, you're going to be able to walk around with this thing. The sound quality is going to remain the same, and you're going to have a good, stable experience. Even though sound is not as important on FC as much as it is on games like Call of Duty, I'm sure a lot of you play a variety of games like shooters and other stuff. So whether it's just FC and you just want a nice, comfortable headset, or whether you play Call of Duty, where you're going to have like the noise cancelling from this and just the overall advantage by having that sound quality, this is the headset for you guys. So if you want to go pick one up, you can use code JambooUK for a discount. Thoroughly recommend it. Thank you for Turtle Beach for having me as a partner, and let's get back to the video. Alright, so we're getting into our second and probably the last game of the video, unless, of course, we get another really quick rage quit. But we're going to try and do the same again. And like I was saying earlier, this sort of play style, at least for me, it's a lot more enjoyable. You know, when I hop onto this game and play, and it'll be the same for a lot of you guys, you're not always wanting to just spam. Maybe we'll have to this game. You're not always wanting to spam like Travellas, finesse shots. Like if you're locking in and trying to get the high ranks, I absolutely get it. It is something that I need to start implementing. You know, when I'm going for these champ speed runs and things like that. But in general, we're getting absolutely cooked here. In general, I like to actually get on here and try and enjoy the game. And I do that in this style we're in. So right now we're going to have to lock in a little bit. And you can argue, and I've had people say in the comments before, like I can't say that I'm not doing meta stuff if I'm, you know, using the odd speed boost here and there and things like that. But at the end of the day, you got to do some stuff. If you're not using anything meta, you may as well turn your controls onto 2 button and just accept that you're going to lose every game, because you need to be at least using some mechanics. But we take the corner short, go to the edge of the box, and then from there I normally try and work a little bit of magic, as we will with Maradona here. We'll go for the little drag back. Absolutely beautiful. If you have good dribblers like Maradona, you get into those areas and it doesn't take much. You saw there, you know, a bit of R1 dribbling, a little drag back, just something simple. You don't need to go crazy with the skill moves. You can make it work, like, for sure. You will also notice that the team I'm using is really not that good. So even though we're at the, you know, the top divisions here, you can make it work. It's really easy to get a good team anyway. It's not easy to get, like, the 100% team. But to get like a 95% team, pretty damn easy, to be honest. We'll send Maradona on a run, driven pass into him. Awful first touch. Using that second man press there, which ends up winning us the ball back. That is one of my most useful tools when defending. You want to be using that second man press as much as possible, within reason. Obviously, you don't want to be just dragging players out. But when it's there to be used, make sure you use it. Let's pop a Travella. Unlucky. Need to be green in them, to be honest with you. Weren't the best effort. Using that second man press once again. We'll use an offside trap as well, which is something I do use a lot. And that's to try and play a high line. And just make sure that there's nothing too easy, you know, for our opponent. I say that as we easily let him in, but it happens. Quick first time pass there. You see in this 4-2-2 as well, you actually get some really nice like attacking patterns. It's very easy to build up in because you've got your 2 CDMs there, you've got the cams there. We'll send Maradona on a run, player lock into him. First touch is good this time. Recycle the ball back, sending Gravenberch on a run now. Green time, unlucky. On another day, you know, that flies into the back of the net. It's always worth having a pop from there. Manually switching now, using that second man press as well, just trying to cut out the options for our opponent, not give anything easy away. We've got to make sure that we're marking this through ball in behind there, as we do with that second man press. So we'll play a lock on again there. We won't use the option, we'll use it as a decoy, and now we'll get on our attack. We're sending Usman on a run. We'll play the through ball in behind. Probably going to lose this. He's done really well, to be fair to him, Usman. Take our time, recycle back to the edge of the box. One more pass. Now looking for those driven pass options. If it's not on, we just recycle the ball. You know, you can dribble slowly backwards. Driven pass in now. And that is crazy. I feel like he defended that so bad that it actually ended up, you know, working out for him. His AI just stepped in and bailed him out, which is pretty crazy. Marquinhos has done well. We used the shield in a little bit there. An L1 speed boost now on Maradona. Nice ball roll scoop. I feel like that pass just should be working, man. We've definitely been the better player here. I think it's just one of them where it's a matter of time. We need to just try and break the guy down. We'll play a look onto Puskas. Looking for that cut back now. Have a day off. I'm not even on precision shooting, by the way. That's just a fully assisted shot, which is dragged like 10 yards wide of the goal. Absolutely crazy. Offside trap again. Trying to cut out the space for him to build up in. The guy's really struggling with the press. That is something that, you know, if you're running these high depths, you can absolutely just bombard people. We'll recycle it back to the edge. First time driven pass. Taking our time. Into Puskas. One more little bit of... Oh my god. I was going to say one more little bit of magic. That is a crazy save. Let me tell you now. That does not get saved. That is insane. This guy is absolutely getting away with murder here. He really is. We'll try and speed up the play now. He is struggling. Sending our players on the run in behind. Nice little speed boost there. His AI has made a tackle for him once again. He cannot get out of the press, this guy. He is absolutely struggling with it. Go for another speed boost here. Ball roll just to keep the ball. Nothing really on, so we go back. Driven pass. Triggers Zidane on the run. Beautiful. Finally, we get what we deserve. We've absolutely destroyed this guy. And again, it's simple football. Nothing crazy. You'll see that just before I played the pass into Zidane, I actually did trigger him on a run. And I think this guy's had enough as well. Yeah, but we triggered Zidane on the run. And that's what opened that little bit of space for him to run in behind there. And ended up getting us the goal. But we're going to see any second now if this guy is leaving the game. Okay, so he's decided to stay. Which is... Oh, he got a red card. That's why I didn't even realise. I think after the next goal, he is probably going to leave the game. And I would not blame him. Tried to go for the ball roll into the inside pass there. A little bit predictable. I think this guy's completely lost his head, to be honest with you. We'll line up a Trivela with Zidane. I'm so bad, man. I really need to, like, figure out a way of getting these on lock. I need to be greening them, and I just need to be doing better with them. They're just not in my muscle memory, so it's something I struggle with at the minute. As soon as I've got them implemented, I'll just be banging them in left, right, and centre. But that is half time. Very much in control, you know, even before he had the red card. Absolutely chilling, and we'll see what the second half brings. Okie dokie. Right, it's our kickoff. From there, what we do is we let it juice up a little bit. The priority is always keeping the ball. You know, there is corner routines and stuff to try and get at your opponent quicker. As I give the ball away like a complete idiot, to be fair. But the general premise, if you're not being an idiot like me, is you want to be making sure that you're keeping the ball from your kickoff. He's given us the ball back straight away. We've given it back to... That literal, like, 15 seconds is exactly what not to do from your kickoff. So, at least you've seen that now. Good first-time pass. Using the L1 dribble in there. We'll send Dembele on a run. Play the through ball over the top. Triggering Zidane to go on the run as well. We're trying to find this inside pass now. Good defending from the opponent, to be fair to him. Pressing like a madman. Is he going to get away with it? Oh my god, he has. Okay. We do win the header, which is surprising, to be fair, with Usman. Referee will take the free kick. And now, let's see what we have on here. So, yeah, he's moved his keeper to that side, which means we're just going to be hitting it. I'm going to green the free kick as well. There we go. And just like that, we find ourselves 3-1 up. There's your little free kick example. They absolutely fly in. People move the keeper like that, leave that post open, and you're just absolutely chilling. Just soars into the back of the net. So at this point, I mean, to be honest with you, this is a game that we should never, ever, you know, be losing from this position. And I don't think we will on this occasion. In general, you know, when you're in these sort of situations, especially in champs, if you're in a sweaty game or whatever, you find yourself a couple of goals up. It's all about slowing the game down. and just not giving your opponent sort of any momentum back into the game. You want to make it as unsufferable to play against you as possible. And you know, we're not here to make new friends, or at least most of us aren't. We're here to get the best champs rewards. So we're going to try and get this 4th goal, and I'm almost certain at that point that this guy is going to leave the game. I just have an inkling for these things. He's pressing like absolute psycho. Okay, we play the ball into the middle, looking for a potential player lock option. We'll wait, little double tap pass, delay it, R1 dribbling around the keeper. Didn't happen on this occasion, and our opponent has somehow got away with it. Beautiful from Gravenberch there. Bit of quick passing, R1 dribbling with Usman, and the shot has locked straight onto the keeper, which is really, really annoying. Offside trapping again, just making sure that he's not got any of those easy options. We step out, pressing the tackle button. Beautiful. We'll send Zidane on the run now. Double tap pass, unlucky. I do use that double tap pass a lot. I have a dedicated video on the channel of how to do that and where to use it. If you guys are interested, it will really, really help you out with your through balls. Got to mark this extra pass here. He ended up not taking it. Driven pass into Zidane. Let's just slow it down a little bit. Try and drag him out. There we go. Driven pass. Absolutely choked. That is embarrassing, to be fair. Once you get into that situation, you should always be scoring. Good press again, though. Driven pass. Beautiful. And that is that. So, guys, hopefully this helped you out. If there's anything you didn't understand or anything that you want to learn, please do ask. I'm here to help you out. I appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far, do leave a like. Catch you on the next one, and peace.